Hello, loves. Welcome to the Sacred Ravens Tarot Vision, your channel for transformation and truth with inspiration, intuition, and insight. My name is Jamie Jacobson. I am your host. I am your life purpose career coach, your soul work intuitive, and spiritual mentor. And so, I'm very busy at the moment. Sounds like I'm very popular, trying to get a lot of things done. Wanted to meet up with everyone. I know everybody's got the holidays going on. I hope it's just as relaxing and thoughtful as mine is right now. I think this year is a lot different than it was in the previous 5 years or so. There is something very different, and it's palpable. You can feel it in the air, and it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Um, all of us are going to have massive changes coming in the next few months, but many of us in the next couple of weeks. Huge changes, changing homes, ending relationships where there was a third party situation kind of thing. Many of you are finally making decisions and landing upon the choice made for a direction in life, particularly with education, with career, business. A lot of you have decided to pick up on creative business careers, inspirational careers, things like that, now that we are in a position in society today to really pretty much create a business based off of yourself and your talents and your creativity in a way that you were never able to before. And the investment is really you. Is your time, your energy, your passion, your inspiration is what builds your business. So many of you are taking this road and on this ride with me as well. So I want to get into the cards and see what the energies are saying and where we're headed for this day because the energy is so strong. And for those of you that are sent here, it's definitely, I believe, after a prayer meditation, for those of you that are on my frequency, that vibrate with me, that are on similar paths. We all share similar energies, though they may manifest in different areas. They are the same energies, and we're all riding them as a group. So, welcome, my loves. If this is thank you. I am very honored and humbled that you want to spend some time with me. And I think it's going to be fun. We're going to have a free oracle. Okay, you can choose a card. And for those of you that have a very specific and personal question, I do have leave time open in group for that. For their small mini reads, they are $5 two cards plus your free card. So you get three cards, which is really great. Otherwise, you do get your free card. And we're going to take a look at the collective group, right? Which is really exciting. So, Merry Christmas to all of you loves. Fam, hey, baby. Welcome, you guys. I'm going to start some sage. This dragon's blood. It's a dragon's blood white sage mix. So, I really like it. It's a little on the thicker side, it's a little strong, but I think those of us that like sage like it strong. So I'm going to clear the air with a little bit. This is the first time I've gotten this. As you know, on the side I work at Earthbound, where, crystals, gems, jewelry, metaphysical items and such, as well as clothes. So you see me all suited up in some of them. My eccentric side. Give a little to you guys and to myself. All right. I'll try to remember to put that in the description box if you guys are interested. It's a red dragon's blood mix with the white California white sage. It's really nice. It's a Florida water. Yeah. I do a dab on each of the cards, right? To cleanse them. This is also something you can use in your salt baths. Florida water, it's very thick, very strong. You don't need much, maybe a couple of drops in your bath should you do your spiritual bath tonight. In fact, it would probably be the most powerful time to do your bath will be tonight, tomorrow, and the next night as we approach the new moon and the eclipse. And we're going to do a ritual together on that night. I'm going to bring out the comp my guys to sign a commitment, it's a pact and a promise to yourself. And there will be journal prompts, okay? And free reads. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait for it. Hi Libra Princess. How you doing, sweetheart? Sexy. So we're gonna get into the reading. Those of you that want the personal reads, those are available, but I only do the 2 cards because I can't read for everybody too long because we have other members that come in, but that is available to you if you want. That is 2 cards plus a free card. So that's 3 cards, right? $5 donation. And otherwise, you do get a free oracle card tonight. And you got a choice. We've got the Sacred Wealth Oracle, right? Sacred Code. We have Mermaids and Myths. Okay. And we've got one more. The Amenti Oracle. So you get your choice of one of these. Okay. And I thought I'd do a little something fun as well to add to it tonight's read. It's a little box my husband found for me. And I put little dice in there, right? And what I do is shake them up. DJ, hello. What I do is shake them up along with the read and collect angel numbers. And I match them up and see through the numbers, through the colors, through the various symbolism, what the messages are. It's really fun. And man, it's right on. It is right on. So, welcome. How are my loves? How are you guys doing? If this is your first time here, yes, I am a certified life purpose and career coach. I'm a spiritual mentor and a soul work intuitive. So I do consultations, coaching, counseling. That is my job. And I write. So I do freelance writing on spiritual topics. And DJ is asking, can he get a reading? Yes. Are you talking about? I'm going to put here in the chat box so that you guys know and have the address as well. Hi, Dalkara. Oh boy, we're getting. Set this up right. All right. Let me put in the chat box all information you guys need. Okay. So you get a free oracle tonight, right? So I'm going to put free oracle. Free oracle card tonight. Okay. $5 2-card readings are available for personal questions as well. That includes 3 cards, right? 2-card plus free oracle. That's a steal. And they're fun. And you get a choice. When you get your personal reading, you get a choice of not only your oracle cards, but your tarot decks. And you guys do get a choice of your oracle as well, the ones that are getting the free ones. Everybody gets a free card. I don't care if you're getting the $5 two card, or if you're just here to get one card. Everybody's going to get a free card, no matter what. Okay. And I'll put my address in here. If you want to know more about me, visit the About Me page, and it tells you about my work, a little bit about my personality, and who I am, and where to find me, and all of that good stuff. Okay. All right. So putting that in here. Okay. Oh, I should have put HTTPS. Let me see if I can edit that. Remove that part. DJ says, I'll take an oracle. I wish I could donate. That's fine, sweetheart. It doesn't matter if you want to donate like what they call on Ko-fi. If you want to donate $1, $2 for your appreciation as energy exchange, that's beautiful. That shows me that you appreciate what I do, and that's more than enough. Just you being here, hitting the like button, sharing, telling me how much you appreciate me. That's all I need. That's what I'm here for, is to give you guys the opportunity to get some guidance for the night. It's fun. We get to have time together. We get to have great discussion. Okay. I get to coach a little bit and do what I love. So it's all good. Of course, donations are beautiful because it allows me to invest back in my business, and it makes it more fun and more enjoyable for all of us, because I can get more cards. I can do more things. So get better equipment. I'd really like a good camera. I've got a couple cameras my brother gave me, but they aren't good for this. You know what I mean? But they are cute. All right. So there's this about.me and /. This is like my digital business card, if you want to look at it. Okay. A lot of people ask. I'll forget about the page. There we are. And for energy exchanges, okay, or oops. Put the address here, and I'll put my email address right now, because I'm going to change everything up. I was using spiritual business at thesacredraven.coach. It'll be there for a little bit, but right now, intuitive advisory at Outlook. It's going to be where you can reach me if you need to. For any reason, I do answer you back. If you have a question, if you need a little bit of advice. Okay. Let's put the address here. Okay. All right, my loves, you can find me on Facebook. All right. I have a Facebook page for the Sacred Raven, and I can easily be reached. It's called the Sacred Raven blog. I just made it simple, easy to find, but it's at Sacred Ambitions is the actual address to find me. And of course, I have a basic page for myself. Okay, you can find me there, and that's at Spiritual Business Coach. And I'll put that address in here. So you guys will have a way to get a hold of me. All right. It's partially set up. It'll be set up by the end of January. So Facebook.com/sacred ambitions. Okay. I do regular coaching sessions and coaching videos and such, daily guidance, things like that. Same as Instagram. I'm at Sacred Raven 111. But IGTV, real simply, at Sacred Raven 111. Okay. And Spiritual Business Coach is where you can find me on my personal page on Facebook. Okay. There. So we've got ways for you to find me. Okay. Ways you can get to know me, ways to get a hold of me, ways to email me, and ways to donate or get your readings or intuitive sessions, even if you want a personal coaching session with intuitive reads. All right. Dalcara, you sexy mama. I think I just heard it. I think it just dinged. I'm getting dings left and right, you guys. I'm getting a lot of writing projects, which is exciting. I just did one on the new moon. I did one on shadow work. And now I'm working with a fellow from the Netherlands who he's into spiritual entrepreneurship. And so I'm writing for him. I'm getting all kinds of stuff and coaching a lot. It's getting busier and busier. So it's exciting. All right. And is that him? Okay, there's you. Let's see. It's the drive. Okay. So Dalkara is going to get a question. She's got 2 questions. All right, type in your questions. Boy, I need to get some sleep. Look at I got a little wrinkle. My age is showing. Oh, shit. DJ asks, can I be after? Yeah, you want to? I'm going to pull a card for you. Everybody gets at least 1 card. We get the people who want their personal questions. And then those of you get your oracle. It's just a general oracle, but at least you get to choose which deck, right? It's fun. And it's, oh my gosh, look. And then the numbers are in there. 1102. 11s. Okay, the first is a general love reading. And the second is, will my health get better soon? Yes. Yes. And I'm saying yes because, first of all, I can feel it just by at you, just by the way we interact regularly, what I feel from you. Yes. but you need to focus more. I feel like you could be a lot more focused than you have been. Your attention is getting pulled in too many different areas. But let's look. So you get a choice, right? For this general, you want the general question for love of whatever deck. I've got a bunch of them out here. I have the Mediterranean deck, the Moors, right? I have the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Okay. I have the Goddess Tarot. Okay. And I've got Mystic Mondays. So it's up to you which tarot deck. We've got the Mediterranean Tarot, Psychic Tarot Oracle, the Goddess Tarot, or Mystic Mondays. Okay. Mystic Mondays. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to choose a free oracle card to go with it, okay? Because you get 2 of the Mystic Mondays and a free oracle for each question. So for question 1, which oracle card are you going to go for? We've got Sacred Wealth Code, Mermaids and Myths, and Avalon. So beautiful. Okay. Hi, I'm Blue Devil. Yes, everybody gets 1 card, but Dalcara bought 2 $5 readings. So she gets 2 readings, 2 questions. Avalon. I love Avalon. They're beautiful. The gold. Look how pretty. Okay. So DJ and Blue Devil. I'm going to put DJ and Blue Devil after Dalcara. Okay. We got DJ. And 2 will be Blue Devil. Don't forget to hit the like if you guys are in here. It's a beautiful way to show your support and as energy exchange, right? BJ is number 1, Blue Devil 2. Especially, it's so beautiful in the spirit of Christmas. Like, I'll probably go get, I was thinking about taking a nice walk alone to the airport, right? That's where I had worked for the last 3 years. I was getting my hospitality and tourism degree so I could do travel writing. I wanted to travel to sacred spaces and places and write about them in the future. And right now I work at Earthbound, but they have a Starbucks there, and I thought it'd be nice for me to go just alone and write in my journal, meditate, pray, think about the year, think about how I want to bring this along. I want to add a lot to this. It's going to be fun. It's going to be super creative and very different. All right, so let's get going. We're going to start with the Mystic Mondays for the love question. Okay. Look how beautiful they are. Silver. All right. Yeah, so the little donations I make are like a little present to me. It's real sweet. I can build upon my business, go get coffee. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay. This is Dalcara. Okay. Yay. Bottom of the deck. Strength. Okay. Your two cards that came out. The Moon card. Okay. We've got, look at this. 6 of Wands. That is a celebration. That is recognition. That is everything that is a yes. Okay. That may look at her. Look in the card. Look at her. She's like, looks like she's sliding down with excitement. Like, woo! And her hair is blowing in the wind. She's got illumination lit right above her. Okay. Suns are yeses. It's always about yes. It's always about what's fun, what's alive, what's passionate, what's happy, what's everything to celebrate. So love in that question is a hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, Natalie. You can get on that list. You can get a free card. And then for your second card, you have the moon. Now, this is interesting because we've got the sun, right? And we've got the moon. Look how orangey and bright and shiny this card is. She's freaking happy. She's looking good too. It's all about recognition. It's about being recognized or you recognizing something amazing, right? And then we've got the moon, which is definitely suggestive of the new moon that's coming in 2 days, the new moon in Capricorn. And you've got two roads. You're sitting there considering which one. Both are going to be amazing. Either way. But this is mostly about your own personal self-love, because it's the self-love that attracts romantic love. Otherwise, you're going to attract situations in which there's going to be an emptiness. There's going to be people that are seeking to attach themselves to you for purposes that are more codependent, more narcissistic. But when there's this healthy, confident, strong, self assured, self respected person who knows their direction, who knows who they are, that fills their own cup, knows how to scratch their own back, so to speak. That's when that real love comes in. That real love, that equal energy exchange. What you give, what you pour your heart into, the love that you put into it, is going to come back. But you have two choices. You have serious thinking to do on this new moon. Yeah. Here's the thing, we weren't taught this. And most of us that are even searching, most of us have that are searchers, seekers. We have a certain mindset about the world in the first place. It's almost like we live in it, but we're not of it. And that's how it should be. Even the Messiah said, be in the world, but not of the world. Being of the world, you get caught up in its ugliness. You get caught up in its anger. You get caught up in its self-destructive ways. It teaches you to hate yourself, to is where you come from, to not think, right, but to follow. Whereas when you're of spirit, you're sovereign, you're independent, you know who you are, you're strong, you love where you come from. You don't follow the crowd. You think outside the crowd because you're thinking in terms of spirit, not the world. The world loves to gossip, they love to talk, and they love to cast stones at people when they need to take a look at the rafter that's in their own eye before they start trying to take the splinter out of others. See what I mean? And yes, these cards are showing a woman who is recognizing her possibility, recognizing her own self-worth and self-love. So when you ask a question about love, it's really boils down to you and how you are framing yourself in this world for love. But you do have choices to make moving forward. And you've got to use your intuition on this one. You got to go deep. Use this new moon to do that. Use these next couple of days to do that. We're not working. People have time off. Go outside, sip on a little bit of wine. Write down in your journal. And I know it sounds simple. Sitting down and writing your journal, it's such a simple thing. No, it's not. It's a very therapeutic thing. It gets out the energy of heaviness, the energy of confusion, the energy of anxiety. It gets it out. You're able to channel that out of you. It has a place to go that's healthy and productive. So you're not harboring it inside with tension. So that you have something to look at, right? It's mirroring back to you. Try doing that. Okay. Now let's see what these have to say along with it, okay? Hello, Woozy. Bonita. La Isla Bonita. Our next saying hello. So we've got Natalie added to the list. We've got Bonita, La Isla Bonita. We've got Woozy and Harnek. Yes, I'm giving a free oracle Right now, I'm reading for Dalcara because she got the $5 two cards. So she gets 3 cards and she asked 2 questions. So she put a $10 donation. So she gets 3 questions. She gets 3 cards for each question. So I'm finishing that for her. And then we're going to do for everyone else. You also can do the same as she and get your free card. No matter what, everyone gets a choice of an oracle deck, right? It's a general oracle, but you get your choice of 3 decks, and it's fun. Okay, this is for Dalcara. Yay! Dalcara. Music. It's the bard. Okay, I'm going to read this to you too out of the book. Poetry, myth, history, enchantment of storytelling. Why do I have the feeling? Yeah. Number 7 is a focus, okay? That's investigation, that's seeking, that's searching, that's observing, that's meditation, okay? That's reflection, that's being pensive, being thoughtful, going deep, right? The enchantment of storytelling. It is through spiritual guidance, through stories with a message, inspirational music, reading poetry or writing poetry, okay? Um, Running away to a world of fantasy if you can. If that includes a play, a movie, a book, you're going to find something there, a gem that's really going to spark uh, within you an answer that you've been seeking through the enchantment of storytelling. Okay. That includes people like myself would be in that genre. They would include that. It's visual storytelling. To be a reader is to tell stories. It's stories of spirit. They're like parables, myths, legends. These things open us up to the deepest part of ourselves, these archetypes that we connect with that help us find the answers, the guidance in our lives, like a shaman, right? I believe there's a little shaman in you. I'm going to suggest a book called The Alchemist for you. It's in its 25th anniversary. The writer is Paulo Coelho. If you can get your hands on The Alchemist, listen to it over the holidays. Please do. It's going to change. It's an inspirational book, first of all, and it changes your life in many ways. It's the favorites of uh, people huge in politics, people like Madonna, even. It's a classic. They were going to make a movie much like with the same people that did The Matrix. It's an important book, probably one of the greatest classics of our time, next to books like The Little Prince. Read that book. Are you serious? Read it. Read it. Okay? During the new moon. During the new moon. This is what you can look forward to. See this person dancing, playing music? They're allowing their inner child to be set free. There's magic in them, a sparkle in their eye. And that is you, my friend. You see? It's like she's sliding down, like, at the park. Go down the slides. She's free. Her hair is let down. She's not confined. And it's that freedom that brings on an attractiveness, a magnetism, and a sex appeal. Believe me, that love of yourself is and love for life is going to attract good love. Good love. So there's your answer for question 1. Yet please read it. It is one of the most beautiful books you will ever read. He also wrote a book called 11 Minutes, and Veronica Decides to Die. 11 Minutes is an amazing book. It's sexy. So is the other one, Veronica Decides to Die. Very sexy moments. But it's compelling. And this woman who falls in love with this artist, this girl that you find out what the 11 minutes are about because she becomes this dancer, this sex symbol. And she reads books on psychology and philosophy at the strip club. And I connected with her. I used to be an exotic dancer. And that was things I would do. People thought I was funny for it. All right. You're welcome. Now about your health. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle for your health question. And I'll show you which of the oracles to choose from. This is for Dalkara. Oh, I can see what it is. There's a particular health problem it's pointing out. Okay, yeah. Bottom of the deck, base chakra, the root, okay? We've got, this is the Emperor, okay? On normal, other usual decks, but in this one, it's authority. It's fire, Aries, okay? Very masculine, fatherly, dominating, a boss. Could even be somebody that pushes too hard or is too domineering, you know what I'm saying? And then we've got this card here about mental conflict, making a choice. Number 2, choices. Remember here? Choices to make. Moving forward about your life, okay? There's mental conflict. There's anxiety, stress, okay? Fear of, there's problems with confidence, creating base foundation is what you need. Be careful of that. Have confidence in your choices moving forward. Have confidence in you. Have confidence in your ability to be the leader of your life, to be that sovereign, independent woman, that woman that can make choices like that and is sure of her choices once she makes them without going back and forth in her mind. Freedom. Freedom. Knowing Spirit has your back. Not worrying about so much the outcome, but the journey. Knowing that the choices you're making now are right for you in this minute, and that Spirit is with you. So the choice is good. You're going to be, you're held by Spirit. Okay. This is the worry: mental confusion, inability to sleep, inability to relax, the inability to make choices. So feeling stuck in where you're at, stuck in yourself, stuck in your mind, frustration. That's the main, your nervous system, your feeling confound, feeling stressed, feeling on edge. Watch it there with your health. Okay. It's all about the mental health. Okay. So choose. You've got the Goddess Oracle. Okay. We have the Energy Oracle deck. Oh, I know. And the Chakra Oracle deck. It's up to you. Goddess, chakra, or energy. Hello, Sun. Free psychic readings. Yes, you may. Make sure you all hit the like, subscribe if you would like your free Oracle card. We are also doing $5 2-card plus Oracle questions. So 3 cards, $5 donation for personal questions. For general oracles, we get a free general oracle card for everyone. Chakra? Got it. All right. I'll pull from the chakra. I'll put this here for a moment. I've got so many cards around me right now. Here we go. This is actually the best choice when it comes to your health. Okay. This is for Dalkara. What can we add to this, Spirit, please? Dalkara's health. What do we need to know? What does she need to look at? What should she be thinking about? We got red again. Okay. What did we see? Lots of red right here. Base chakra was at the bottom of the deck. The worries, mental conflict, perfectionism. You're worried about manifesting and not manifesting in the way that you're dreaming of, that you're hoping for. And that is going to overtake everything. We're seeing it over and over, mental conflict over it, right? You having to make a choice. But this is you. This is your possibility. All you got to do is say yes. This is why this is required, right? Mental conflict, anxiousness, anxiety, perfectionism. It will hold you back and keep your feet planted, stuck. Good enough, for not being enough, for not having enough in some way of something. Comparing yourself, that cannot be part of the equation. Just cannot. You're beautiful. You got it all. You got it going on, right? You're youthful, vibrant, full of ideas, full of life, full of love to give. Your imperfections make you even more beautiful. They make you you. They make you unique. Don't worry about perfectionism or not having enough. See, you build over time. You learn as you go. You mold and shape as you go. Oops, one flew. Okay, I got to read this one because it flew out. So, extra card. Look how much this card resembles with the sun, the red, the woman, the hair. Renewal, feeling free, right? This is what's being asked of you. Free yourself from those chains. Let this arrive. Your health is going to be dictated by your mental health. What your mental health, the state of that, physically affects your entire body. The stress, all of it. The inability to sleep, the inability to relax can cause you heart attack, stroke, nervous breakdown, stomach problems, you name it. Be careful with your mental health. Be free. Be childlike. Not childish, but childlike. Not in the world, not of this world, right? In the world, but not of it. Let go. There you have it, my baby. All right. So we're moving on. Miss Dalcara, I hope you liked that, and I hope you read it. Read the book and tell me what happened when you read it, how you felt. I bet you'll read it. You'll read it. I read it in one night. I at the time my home had a beautiful fireplace. I drank some wine. I read the whole book in one sitting all night. It was incredibly beautiful. Yes, we got DJ, Blue Devil, Bonita, right? DJ is first. Those of you that have a personal question that want your $5 reading, 3 cards, 1 oracle free plus 2 tarot, type it in so I know who they are. And everybody else, I'm going to go down the list and you get your general oracle card, okay? And I have the mermaids, the sacred wealth code, and the amenti. Your choice of one of those 3. So who have we got? We have Bonita, we have DJ, Sun Lehman? Yes. Who else? All right. Blue Devil and DJ both want a Menti. Got it. All right, DJ. Look how gorgeous these are. These are cool. All right. Beautiful. These are powerful cards, too. All right. I hope you guys are having a beautiful night. It's 8:20 where I'm at in Seattle. I think everybody deserves a night that feels loaded with self-care. You know what I mean? Just a lot of comfort, feeling of security, feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling self-assured, feeling appreciated, acknowledged, noticed for the things you do in others' lives, for how important you are, how appreciated you are. Okay. This is for DJ. Okay. I speak with sincerity. All right. First of all, you see the little birdie? You might have some Gemini in your chart or a Gemini around you. Okay. She's got that feather right over her mouth. Feathers indicate blessings from spirit, protection, right? She's speaking the voice of spirit, right? The little birdie is kind of like talking to her, and she's like channeling it, right? Channeling spirit. Okay. Thank you, Woozy. As well as the understanding of deeper matters, your eyes being open to what's behind the veil, becoming genuine, what is very real inside with people that you love, people that you may have been afraid to do so with, which melts barriers, breaks chains, and it will open minds. This symbol here is of the sun, okay? So if you have a question in your mind, it's a yes, right? We also see, oh, she's wearing rings with symbols on them. The letter is A and O in gold. A and O It's going to be something very personal to you. Snakes. Snakes often refer to wisdom, health, like in the Caduceus, right? Staffs that represent uh, history, written things that are written, culture, your ancestry. Okay, so family plays a big role. I'm not surprised it being Christmas time right now. So you're definitely this Christmas, and probably especially at the around the new moon and the eclipse. You know, we see that sun here. We get a yes, but sun is also about illumination, being illuminated. Spirit speaking to you, okay? And you speaking what Spirit has told you, being genuine and sincere with your words, speaking wisdom, that of your ancestors, okay? Let's take a look. I speak with sincerity. Read it real quick. Wish they would make it a little easier to find it in here because they don't number the cards at all. Okay, because these are the cards here, right? The 4 ideals of Maat. So we've got I speak positively. Let's see, I speak sincerity. Number 9. Okay. I opened right up to it. All right, to speak with sincerity. This is your card. The words it speaks come to us through that which is unspoken. Listen to this. The selfless illumination of the celestial sphere, offering light in order to allow the symphony of creation to continue to grow and evolve. As we speak, we create. And our words are consistently spelling a direct result with each vibration and sound. Every word we choose creates and has its own power, all right? Or vibratory signature. It does. And what we utter into the universe is echoed back through the spells we cast with our verbal frequency. See, little spirit is speaking to you. What goes in and comes out, make sure what you channel is here. And that it empowers yourself and others, and that it manifests beauty, wisdom, illumination into your life. And look at this. Yellow is often about joy, sunniness, lightheartedness, play. And the sun just enhances that with its illumination. But your question is a yes. It's a yes, 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 yes. Okay? With feelings of good tidings. And it's a perfect card for right now. But your communication with the people that you're with, speak genuinely. Okay? And with spirit and truth. All right? You channel spirit more easily by not thinking too hard. When you try too hard, it stops it. You allow yourself to be open. Think about the famous scene in Star Wars where Yoda is getting Luke to lift the that ship, and he can't do it because he was overthinking it. But the minute he relaxed and just let the force be channeled through him, he was able to do it. And he had a belief. He didn't just think it, he believed it. There's a difference because there's heart. It's more than just knowing something intellectually. You got to feel it. It's got to be in your being. It's got to vibrate with you, got to resonate in you as though it transformed you. See? Yeah, I know. And you saw what I said in the card. That's what I felt with the little birdie. Felt like Mercury, Gemini, something very airy. Yeah, Aquarius. Oh, wow. Yeah. Aquariuses can be geniuses. They're very eccentric. They love sciences. They're very metaphysical. Um, their emotions are very cooled, though. They could be very mental. It's a very masculine sign and intellectual sign, like Gemini. I'm a Gemini, but I've got Scorpio, right? Scorpio moon, Scorpio rise with heavy Libra placement. And that Libra puts me in my head just as much as that Gemini does. So I know Aquarius is a lot like that. Those air signs are very masculine. Daphne, hi, sweetie. So welcome to the Sacred Raven. If this is your first time, and I believe it is, my name is Jamie. I am a life purpose career coach, a spiritual mentor, and soul work intuitive. So clearly, I do counseling, coaching, consulting. Tonight, we're getting together. I'm pulling free oracle cards, but I'm also doing personal question reads. They're $5 readings for 2 tarot cards and a free oracle. So it's fun. I just did for not Daphne, but she had 2 questions. And we just did an oracle for DJ. So Blue Devil wanted the Amenti deck as well. So I'm reading for Blue Devil. You may show your love by liking this video, sharing it, subscribing. You know, we often get together live, and we're going to do so again on the new moon, new moons and full moons. Yeah, so you may do that as energy exchange, show your love and appreciation. If you're in the spirit of it, of course. The address is above for donations to the channel, which helps build the channel. For Christmas, that would be beautiful. Okay. Blue Devil. All right, here we go. This is a lot about communication and speaking. I communicate with compassion. Blue Devil. First of all, look at this. We've got a lot of symbolism regarding illumination, an illuminated heart, right? Illumination in the background, the sun again. If you have a question that was a yes or no, it's a yes, okay? Whenever we see the sun, it's a yes. On our head, what do we see? We see the crescent moon with the sun in there, right over it. It's almost like the eclipse, right? Which we're coming toward the new moon eclipse. So we've got a bit of that in here. With this, she's got the sound bowl with water. do your best to drink lots of water, okay? You might even be highly sensitive, and highly sensitive people need extra water. Okay, water is also very receptive. We're 90% water. When the moon is in its phases, like the new moon, for instance, that's when females are at their most fertile time, and their mind and heart is its most fertile for creativity, for ideas, for channeling spirit. All right. And what perfect time than these holidays, these days that we're spending with family and friends, right? Right before the new year. Yeah. We have red here. The red is for passion, right? Desire, the root chakra, creativity. This gives me the sense of the sacral, for, confidence, personal magnetism to add to that. Communicating with compassion. That means opening your heart, allowing the heart to illuminate as much as the mind is illuminated. Okay. As much as you are enlightened up here, the heart also needs to be compounded. Hi, Mitch. Yeah, I know, right? You're right. Yeah, it is beautiful, but it is crazy looking. Blue Devil says, I've been manifesting union and communication with my soulmate. All right. Well, what do you think this is? This is about being real, okay? Being authentic and showing your love, being warm, okay? Not allowing ego to get in there. There's no time or room for embarrassment or any pride. If you want union, then it needs to be real. It needs to be warm. So it's inviting. So there's solace there. That you're inviting solace. I communicate with compassion. Okay? I want you to think about this over the next couple of nights, especially on the 26th. And if you have any other, like I said, if you had a question in mind, it's yes. But this is key. Right here, this is key. And what does Mitch say? What if I just love uh, BBW bondage women and I can't find them? Well, I don't know about that one, honey. Then maybe your mind should be more on things of the spirit and not so much on sensual appetites like the world does, right? Okay. Sarah Beth, hi. Why do they keep hiding all my people's comments? They hid your comments. Woozy, can you add me, please? Why would they do that? I want to thank you guys for being here. Those of you who don't, beautiful you, hi. It's good to see familiars. I love you guys so much. Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. So thank you for being here. If you guys are just brand new, my name is Jamie. I am a certified life purpose and career coach, soul work intuitive, and spiritual mentor. Tonight we're doing two $5 2-card readings and a free oracle with it, and everybody gets a free oracle. Okay, it's a general oracle. Those of you that have a personal question, that is the $5 2-card plus oracle. And I have a new subscriber. Oh, I would love Sedona. My family lives in Arizona. I love Sedona. It's gorgeous. And some parts of it is a mix of like where I am at in Washington State. You get both worlds. You get the Arizona slash sort of Washington feel in some parts. I love Sedona, and there's no crime. All right. Okay. So we've got Natalie. Are you still here, baby? Miss Natalie. Going once. Glendale. Oh my God, yeah. Seattle's a mess. Seattle too. Homeless has gone way up. I had a man try to attack me again on the way to the store 2 weeks ago for my phone. On the way to the store, 2 blocks from these condominiums. I'm a few blocks from the airport, and but I fought him. He was younger, like my son's age. I was shocked, and I'd already been through this before in downtown, working for as a concierge for a high rise, and I was not going to let this little shit. Excuse my language. I was not going to let him take me down, not for the phone that I had in my hand. I didn't even bring my good phone. I had the cracked old 7 Edge, you know, and I fought him. His ass took off running because it took too long in the scuffle. Right. I got a can of mace and a whistle now. Yeah, all the rest of my family went back to Arizona in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. Except for my brother James, he goes back and forth. He's gay. He comes out here and he likes to be in the Capitol Hill scene over here. So I'm waiting. I was waiting for Natalie, but she didn't say anything. So, Bonita, La Isla Bonita, where are you? Bonita isn't here. I'm going on to Woozy. Oh, I know. And the way he was, you could see the evil in his face. And, he got mad. He said something like, "You broke BITCH," because he wanted cash. I didn't have cash on. No, I had my PayPal card. I didn't bring everything with me. I was just going to 7-Eleven. It's like, but I knocked my phone where he couldn't find it. It went onto the ground because he ripped out my headset. And the weird thing was, I was praying. I was walking and praying when he did it. All right. So Woozy says any deck. All right. Let's use the Sacred Wealth Code for you. All right. This is for Woozy. If there are those of you that want the 2-card question, let me know. Just type in your question in the box. Oh, it's 8:44, my numbers. And certainly for energy exchange and Christmas donations is warmly accepted. Okay. My email, my Facebook, my Instagram information is at the top of the chat box. I started when I first came in the room. I put all that information in the chat so that you can email me and reach me, find me elsewhere. This is for Ooh, it's very mercurial right now, isn't it? We keep on getting symbolism for that. So we've got the messenger, a lot of talking, a lot of speaking, a lot of communication going on these next few days. That's not surprising to me since we're all spending time with family and friends. And one of the big things that was a challenge for us was coming in union, forgiveness, softening up the bonds with those that it may have drawn cold. I bring the light of awareness. In what way do you do this, Woozy, in your life? In what way are you spreading truth or being truthful with others and yourself? Perceptive, progressive, intelligent, adaptable, changeable, psychic, versatile, candid, agile, communicative, insightful, imaginative, curious, and instinctive. Those are powerful words for you to focus on for the next few days. In what way do you bring the light of awareness? You see how she's sitting there meditating, looking outward at the water. Water symbolizes emotion. Look at the waters, they're rather calm, right? She's sitting beneath the tree. Trees symbolize wisdom. So far we see wisdom, emotion, reflection. Birds symbolize, peace, freedom, flight, right? Blessings. I bring the light of awareness. You sharing the things that you've come to know, things you've learned, your insights, and being willing to apply them, whether that's forgiving someone, forgiving yourself, sharing with someone how you've changed. They might need to hear that. It might change them. Daphne, hi. Yes, of course. Yeah. So is Harnek still in here? Harnek. No? Miss Free Psychic Readings lady. Are you here? I think she wanted a $5 uh personal question and free card. But I don't think she's here anymore. Let's see. Son, are you here? Son? Woozy, thank you so much for doing that, for doing the list. Entity of light. Welcome. My name is Jamie. I'm a certified life purpose coach, life purpose and career coach, spiritual mentor, and soul work intuitive. And this is Tarot Vision. I'm going to put my information back in here since it's way at the top. Intuitive Advisory is my email. If you need to reach me there, if you have any questions or concerns, comments. Yeah, I love getting together with everybody. Tonight, I'm doing free oracle readings. They're just general, but you get one oracle card and you get to choose from 3 decks. You can also get a 2-card, 1-question reading. It's a mini reading for $5. You get that 2 cards plus your oracle card. And we just did a couple of those. Oops. Okay. My email address is intuitiveadvisory, okay, at Outlook. If any of you want to read more about my background, you can find me at About Me, right? Right there. You can find me. HTTP. If you want to leave a Christmas donation or you want your $5 2-question, you can go to Life is Calling address. If you want to find me on Facebook, I'm going to put that address here. Facebook.com/spiritual business coach, okay? And then let's continue. Some people have left. So Miss Psychic Readings have left. Who was after Psychic Readings? I have a Game of Thrones deck. Yeah. I don't use it that much. But when I used the Game of Thrones deck the first time, they were pretty powerful. I was surprised. A girl talked me into getting them because I've never really watched the show, maybe 1 or 2 episodes, but it did have a nice box, and it did. I liked the way it opened, and I loved the way it looked. So Yeah, let me show it to you. Let me show it to you guys. You want to see it? I don't know. I've bought other ones, right? Which I really loved. I have some that I use often. I don't know why. I take to them, especially the mini Rider Waite. Those suckers talk. And I take them everywhere with me. They're in the, I carry them in this. And I just bought the Mystic Mondays, right? They look like this. I just bought an amazing, incredible Celtic deck that is beautiful. It's rich. It's full of myth and symbolism and storytelling. It's beautiful, and they include an extra book with it. So it's called oh, the Wildwood Tarot. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm not sure. I have used this twice only. But yeah, I'll open the box. It's got the little thing. Little book. Isn't that cute? And it displays each card. The Wheel of Fortune. Isn't it? I get so excited about tarot, because it's so personal to each person. Um, and I'm gonna have a tarot course next year. And we'll go over each card and we'll talk about it on when we do our lives like this. We'll go through and we'll pick various decks and we'll talk about certain cards and what they've meant throughout time, what the symbolism means. But every deck is special. Every deck has its own interpret way of interpreting the symbolism based on the person that created it. And it's the same way with the people who read them. There's that the original understanding of the symbolism in the card, but the application of it and the way that they sit together, the way they land, creates a story that is personal to each individual because the spirit will translate it through that person in a unique way. They'll see it very differently than somebody else. Some people stronger than others. They're, if they have a better understanding of psychology, history, philosophy, metaphysics, of course, and various healing arts, they can incorporate all of that into their channeling, right? So some people are a little better, but that's what's beautiful about tarot. And you can, when you do it online, you can be as creative as you wish. You can add beautiful things like tonight. I've got this little box. Where is it? This little box. And it opens like this. And I put some colorful dice in here. I've got some purple, some green, some blue, the red. And I just shake them up and then take out a couple as angel numbers. I've got a deck of playing cards, right? And they're gorgeous. They look like they're cosmic galaxy cards. And I use them too. So the tarot is beautiful because it's a story and it represents the person that not only is channeling it, but it's special and different and unique according to each storyteller and each deck that is used and how it's applied. So this one, yeah, this was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. So she talked me into it. I'll show you the deck. The Devil, the Magician, Eight of Swords. That's rather plain. Look at that. The Priestess. Isn't it cool? Two of Cups. Yeah. Queen of Spears. Dalkara says, I have a couple tarot decks that I use on myself sometimes. These, I got them at Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is starting to get a couple decks now. Two of Spears. Three of Spears. Yeah. And of course, finally, like the death card transformation. I like the way they interpret it in this one. So it really is like a little movie, right? It's a little story. Look at the map. This is the world card. Look at that map. So it really is beautiful. And it's just amazing. Justice. It's my dream to create my own oracle deck, my own tarot deck. And as you get to know the symbols, and I was already very well schooled in symbolism beforehand, just because I'm a nerd and I loved everything about secret societies and ancient histories and the mystery schools and so forth. And so I taught myself a lot, and it helps when you become a reader to know what these things mean. And if you read a lot of mythology, that helps. And it's just fun. It's like the archetypes. We all go through these. In the tarot, it's supposed to represent various stages and things that we experience in life, right? That's what made movies like Star Wars so like it's like a modern day um, mystic tale because of the characters, the archetypes. They are those archetypes that live on forever. Those stories that people understand inside the hero's journey that we all take, and that's what the tarot is about. The hero's journey, the spiritual warrior, right? Taking that road, that adventure, that decision that, oh my God, here I go. I'm going to walk this spiritual path and take the adventure. Yeah. So I know somebody was next, but I forgot. I don't remember. Somebody said I think, did somebody say they wanted they had a personal question? Or are we just going to go, should we just go straight into the free oracles? If you do, let me know in the chat box so I know what question it is you're asking. I have a better idea of which decks to pull out, because you'll get your choice of 3 tarot decks to choose from and 3 oracle decks. If not, then let's just move through the oracles. Okay. So I think it was, let's see. We'll continue on with who was after Sun is gone. Is Daphne here? Daphne. So I'll put it in here. Going to paste all the people. This is the number 44. Yeah. All right. These are the people. Got Sun, and then Daphne, Sarah, Beautiful You, Karma, and then Entity of Light. Do I have it right? Good. All right. Let me know in the comment section which deck you want me to use. We have Sacred Wealth Code. Okay. Myths and Mermaids. Or the Amenti. Okay. The ones that look like this. Yeah, it's buffering on mine too. It's showing me that it's going on and off like that. Okay, so Myths and Mermaids for Entity. Oh, good. We could change it up a little bit. And Karma and Daphne. Yeah, my screen flashed black for a second. I hope it doesn't knock us out. It used to do it a lot when I had Comcast or when I had Xfinity. Then I changed Xfinity and got CenturyLink. And now I'm still getting problems with CenturyLink too. What? I hate it. The first one. Oh, yeah. Sacred Wealth Code. Yeah. YouTube is just, and they keep hiding my people's comments. And why are they hiding it? It's just basic comments. I don't get it. You know, I am such a person. I do not like people controlling me, telling me how I can live, what I can say, what I can do, what I need to do. Stop messing with our conversations. It's like they're coming in here controlling what we say in our own personal group. Yeah, and I did that for a year. I paid for the family version so that a couple of my accounts would work without watching commercials, and so that my guy would have it too, my husband. And I stopped doing it because it was just a wasted, I was paying for that. It was Hulu, Netflix, and I never even watched it. The only thing I do use a lot is YouTube. And believe me, I'm the kind of person that YouTube despises. It's although this is our tarot channel and spiritual channel, and we stick to that. I stick to coaching and counseling. On other places, I love to talk about the history and things that our leaders have done throughout the years that were very shady, that we all know that they've done. I like to talk about propaganda, the idea of narcissism and having narcissistic leaders, sociopathic leaders, and how they gaslight the public. And what they do is the same. They abuse us in the same way that a personal relationship abuses its victim. They hate that. They will try to stop you. Yeah, they hate the truth. They hate the truth. They want us all dumbed down and stupid. And I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people. I'm a very critical thinker. I'm almost always on the outside of what people think. I'm never popular, but the truth is never popular. Malcolm X said it. Martin Luther King said it. Jesus Christ said it. Gandhi said it. The truth is not popular. You know, the world is all on its own tangent. That's why it says be in the world, but not of it. In the world, but not of it. We're made of something different. We're made of stars. We're made of something much more beautiful, much more substantial, with substance. Okay. Not, the world is flaky. The world has no roots. They change. They're fleeting. Where when you're on the outside and you have truth, truth is forever. You can't change it. Can't. It is what it is. It's authentic. It's real. It's nature, is what it is. It resonates, and they hate it. They try to do everything to throw our cause us in dissonance, cognitive dissonance, to throw our body alignments off, so that we're always feeling sick. And that's why the animals are dying left and right all over the place. They're messing with our system, terraforming the planet. All this electromagnetic and activity, all this static radiation, it is toxic to us energetically. It's why it's important you drink a lot of water, do a lot of salt bath cleanses, like tonight, tomorrow, and the next day. Do a salt bath cleanse. It'll balance you back out from all the static, all the electromagnetic static and radiation. And the 5G. 5G is so That is so bad. That is going to give us cancer, and fast. When you see what it does when you have a 5G pole next to a tree, what it does to that tree, and where they're putting it in neighborhoods, they're trying to roll it out fast and keep people distracted because it's making them billions of dollars. And a lot of people right now are trying to fight it, but they're pushing it. That's right. Tell lies vision to program. Get it? They program you with their programming on their channels on Tell Live Vision. Hi, Blue Bear. Yes, you may join the list. We're doing free oracles. You get to choose one of 3 decks, and you can also have a $5 2-card reading if you have a personal question. So you get 3 cards with that. Your 2 tarot cards and an oracle. So we've been doing those tonight. And you may join the list. And you're right, the birds that are dying in millions. And they've checked on some of these birds, and their insides, it's like they were hit with waves that came crashing. Look what they did in California. All those bees were popping like popcorn because they were hit with some kind of electromagnetic something that caused an earthquake, that caused that big earthquake. Over there near China Lake, a man, the head guy over there at that lab, was fired. The vice president went down to check it out. And you had all these bees that just dropped from the sky, popping all over like popcorn, fizzing out like, it's crazy. So right now is a perfect time for you guys to do salt baths. Clean your energy. Clean your energy. Right. It was no earthquake. They caused it. They caused it by what they were doing with their machine. So it was such a big deal that the vice president had to go there, but they did it right under the radar. Only certain publications knew about it and wrote, but they didn't talk about it on the news. It's a big deal. They caused a big earthquake with that machine. Killed millions of bees. Yes, a test. And they do it all the time. They always do these tests. You got listen to Ground Zero with Clyde Lewis. His show has gone #1. He's been on the radio for 25 years. His show is out of Portland. I love the man. I love the man. And they want him off so bad off the radio. Because he's like nobody and he doesn't follow anyone. He's his own man. And he was talking about that. He goes out, he's a writer also. He goes out, he talks about spiritual subjects. His wife is a tarot reader. Yeah. But yeah, he analyzes these things, and I love him for it. I listen to a show every night. Last night he was talking about the shit from 2019, all the lies we were told and how we were treated. And not one of those assholes took it back and apologized to us like they should have. It's sickening. So I'm going to continue to read the cards for us. Everybody gets their oracle, free oracle. For those of you that are new in here, you get a free oracle card. You also can get a 3-card reading, 1 free oracle, 2 tarot cards. It's a $5 2-card pull, and that's $5, yeah. And I put all the information in. It should be at the top, and I put also again somewhere in the middle. I'll be right back. My dog is driving me crazy. You want to see her? She wants to go out. Hi, Bianca. And as you know, of course, you ready? You want to go outside? My dog, she's driving me crazy. Yeah, I'll put it here. If you have yet to put yourself on the list, please do. So I'm going to put the information here. To card and free Oracle. The address, if you feel like just sending something as Christmas energy exchange, or if you want your reading or whatever it is you want to do. And I put my email address and Instagram. You can find me there, as well as facebook.com/spiritual business coach. Okay. All right. I'm going to let this dog out before she interrupts me, because I need my total focus. I'm going to light us some sage. Since went through several decks. We're 2 hours in. All right. This is a dragon's blood white sage mix. Very nice. First time I've used it. It came into the shop 2 weeks ago. And it's supposed to enhance the potency. For those of you that like to do spell work. Right? And I've dabbed every deck with some Florida water. You don't want to put much. You can also use this in your bath too. Florida water, it comes in soaps as well. Florida water cologne, but you put it in your bath. You can use it as a cleaner. All right. There are those who use it in spell work for cleansing and doing blessings. So I've got them on each of the decks I've got here. My dog anymore. So we can move on because we're 2 hours in. It's a little funky. The system is a little funky, so bear with me. Hold on. Kriti. Hi, baby. I love you guys. Of course. Of course. So now I'm going to read for Sun, and I have to go back up and down to check. It's Sun. We've got Daphne, Blue Bear, Sarah, Beautiful You, Anyukriti Raj, Bianca Araju. So that's 7 or 8 people. Yeah. I might end it at you guys, as I've been on 2 hours now. definitely hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you would like your $5 2-card question, you can do that as well, but you got to put your question in the box. If you want to send me a Christmas donation, you can. I put that in the center there. It says life is calling, blah, 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 dash. Life is calling. You'll see it out 2 hours. So give me 2 minutes and let's get started. Okay, India. Ready? Okay. Okay. Dos. You could go. Okay. Pick a ghost. All right. Let's go. We've got Sun. Are you here, Sun? Let me go back up. Where was Sun? Are you here? Lord is love. Hello. Yes. Going once. Going twice. Okay. And yours was the mermaids. Oh no, you wanted this one. The mermaids. Okay. Was it this one or this one? I think it was this. I think you said the first one. The mermaids. Okay. So did entity. And I believe Daphne. Myths and mermaids. They're beautiful. Okay. All right. This is for sun. For sun. Okay. And Karma wants the first one. All right. Sun. Ooh. The absinthe mermaid. It's beautiful. She's got there's a skull right here. When we see that, oftentimes what that is symbolizing a transformation taking place, a death of some kind. It's rather dark. And all that green signifies the heart chakra. There's a little bit of heaviness in the heart, but sunshine is coming through. Let's look and see what this card is about. We've got a little seahorse there. Spirit. We've got spirit talking to you. So let's see what she has to say. 26 is an 8. It's about transformation, abundance, manifestation. Okay. That matches with the symbolism of the skull, too. Death, rebirth. And she's holding something like she wants to cut something out. Like there's something that you want to cut out or get out, take out. Okay. Let's see. 26. I'll read you the divination message. Okay. With the poem. Why did it hide your message? It hid Daphne's message. All right. Languid. With barely the strength to lift my head, I indulge in more. My decadent drink, my viridian vice, I crave more. Succumb to more. I am myself no more. Now, she did look a little bit, you see her eyes? Something needs to be cut out, and something is causing a death or there needs a need a transformation, right? And then we see the darkness around her, and like I said, there's this green. I feel like there's the chakra, heart heaviness for sure. I'm feeling indulgence, maybe even an addiction of kind. A comatose green mermaid is draped in a toxic stream of bottles, skulls, and poisons. She is drugged and lethargic, a slave to her torpid addiction. She seems at risk of being washed away at a moment's notice. Okay, now There's two messages here. Beware of dependency. Absinthe Mermaid has wallowed in her addiction for too long. She's become languid. You may have also spent too long immersed in an addiction or dependence. Addiction and dependence saps one's energy and robs one's vitality and strength. Something in your life, either a substance, an obsession, or an unhealthy relationship, is draining your life essence, and you need to let it go. Seek assistance from a trusted friend, a wise person in your community, or professional help to rid you of your unhealthy attachment before it's too late. Once you have escaped, reevaluate your life and take stock of your faculties. Or your frailties, I'm sorry. Take stock of your frailties. What led you down the path to addiction and dependence in the first place? What steps can you take to avoid stumbling? What steps can you take to avoid stumbling in that rabbit hole again? And the antithesis message is your commitment is required. You need to commit in more areas of your life. Settle down for the long term. Stop renting and borrowing what you can purchase. Stop wavering between choices. Pick your favorite, run with it, and never look back. Okay? Stop wavering between choices. Pick your favorite, run with it, and never look back. Be very careful if you have any obsessions or dependencies or addictions in your life, because it will suck you in like quicksand. But also, if there's choices in your life you need to make, don't be flaky about it. Get on that road, settle with one, and walk that road for a little while. And if later down the road you want to level up or you want to make changes, then do so. Okay? During this new moon, make this a time to think about that. All right, sweetheart? We've got Daphne, Miss Daphne. Cutie, cutie. Yes, you may be added. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. All right, Miss Daphne. Are you ready? Daphne. It's for Daphne. What does Daphne need to know? Ooh. Here we are. Number 14. Venus with cherubs. When we see cherubs, what do we think of? Love. Aphrodite. Yeah. We think of the arrows getting sent to two people to come together. But there's sadness with it. Look, she's got the seashell. She listens. Nature is singing to her. The spirit speaks to her. I love how she's dressed. She sits in that flower petal. That says a lot. She sits in that flower. But there's sadness. She's even rubbing her feet. Like there needs to be some more self-love, self-care. Okay. Let's read 14. Let's go for it. It says, my heart is pure. I pledge my heart to forge with thee a perfect start, a vow of honor and devotion, passion deep as any ocean. A lasting link binds me to you. This is our love, and love is true. Venus, the classical love goddess, rides her seashell, her vessel across the sea, accompanied by a trio of winged cherubs. Love is true is the divination message. The goddess of love is paying you a visit. This can only mean one thing. You have found, or you will soon find, your true love. Happiness, contentment, commitment, and trust. All of the pieces are coming together to create a lasting romantic relationship. If you already found your perfect partner, rejoice, knowing what a blessing you have to look forward to attaining a deeper level of passion together. If you're single, however, keep your senses heightened and pay attention to those around you. True love away. If you wait too long for the moment, it just might pass you by. And its antithesis, this is the beware message. Beware of false feelings. You may soon feel attracted to someone new, but be careful. It's easy to make mistake feelings of infatuation with love. So check your emotions regularly and ensure that they are not being misinterpreted due to physical desire or a reluctance to be alone. This is the first time I've gotten this card. All right, who's next? Sarah. Is Sarah still here? Miss Sarah? Sarah. No desire for love. Okay. And here's the thing, from what I've noticed, especially in reference to myself and others that I've read for, when love comes up, because there's more than romantic love. There's the passion, love for a purpose that you've chosen for yourself, a road that you've chosen. The journey, your life, a life path that you've chosen, things that people get passionate about. So the passion and love won't always be romantic love or sexual love, but true self-love. And sometimes we pick things, choices, and roads in life because we think that that's going to be the right thing for us because it looks good. But then once we get there, you find out, oh shit, this isn't right for me. You know, it seemed that way, but it wasn't right for us. And he could very much be talking about that with you. So there's Sarah. Okay. Sarah, you wanted the mermaid? Which oracle? Okay, and for those of you that are just coming in, welcome to the Sacred Ravens Tarot Vision. It's my channel, Transformation and Truth, with inspiration, intuition, and insight, of course. I am a soul work and intuitive, certified life purpose career coach, and spiritual mentor. So I'm also a writer, so I work on the side as a writer, working on spiritual topics, of course. So tonight we're doing oracles. I'm doing one oracle for each person. You get to choose from one of 3 decks. Okay. You also have a choice for a $5 donation, you can get 2 tarot cards, your choice of tarot deck, plus the oracle card. So that is what we're doing tonight. If you want to get on the list, do it now because we only have so much time left. We've already got a little list going, and I'm 2.5 hours into it. Dragon or mermaid? Okay. Oh, you remember the dragon. I didn't use the dragon as one of them tonight, unless you want your $5 2-card question. I've got Sacred Wealth Code, the Amenti, or the Mermaids. So to get the Mermaids. Okay. So yeah, we're doing general oracle questions. If you have a personal question, we can do those. You'll get all 3 cards for $5. And of course, you can always, for energy exchange, appreciation, send me a Christmas donation. I put everything in the chat box, as well as email if you have any. And certainly like this video, subscribe. You know how it goes. And this is for Miss Sarah. I heard that song, Sarah. Remember that song by Sarah called Sarah by Starship. First they were called Jefferson Airplane, then Jefferson Starship, then they were called Starship. And they had this song called Sarah. And it was about him and Sarah. They broke up. I remember the video like it was yesterday. All right. Okay, so we've got a sad girl, a daydreaming sad girl. The Golden Mermaid. Got a little bit of a rainbow there. I wonder why she's not realizing that there's magic all around her and that she herself is gold. Okay. We've got a little crab there. So, water sign energy, Cancer, possibly. Okay. Got all that blue turquoise all around her. You get that sense of fantasy, spirit, being in the woo woo realm. All right. And sad. She's longing for something. She's longing for adventure. She's longing for something in life that will take her on an adventure, a purpose. She's longing for love. But what she's missing is she's already gold. Okay. Now let's read. Golden Mermaid, 23. Okay. It is easy to become complacent, to lie back and be content with tolerable circumstances, right? To give up, to give consent to common expectations and meagerly pursuits. It is easy to traverse along the least resistant routes. So, why is she choosing to stay in her comfort zone? Why is she afraid to take that step? Let's see. A beautiful mermaid with a shimmering tail lounges in warm tropical sea. Her golden scales speak of decadence and excess. Her expression displays boredom and complacency. She is comfortable, perhaps too comfortable, in her opulence and docility. So she's bored. She's comfortable, but there's no adventure. Her life is lackluster. It's dull. Why isn't she making the choice to get out? Here's the message. Beware of complacency. It's easy to become complacent with one situation and surroundings, but it is dangerous too. The status quo is simple to maintain, but ceasing to strive for more leads to stagnation. Even if you are not dissatisfied with your environment, do not be afraid to set goals and actively pursue them. Get out of your comfortable rut and push yourself. Stretch your mind, your body, and your boundaries to see what you can accomplish when you put your mind to it. You've been in the same place emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually for too long. It is time to move on to bigger and better places. Keep in mind, however, not everyone around you may be prepared to do so, or even interested in moving up with you. They may not want to move up with you. This might be a move of yours alone. It's the Four of Cups. Now, the antithesis for this would be to sit back and relax. It says sometimes it's appropriate to sit back, relax, and allow yourself to stay in one place. Efficient grooves are not the same as comfortable ruts. Some habits develop because they are active, pleasant, and appropriate for some. Sit back and enjoy it for a time. But I think it's more the first message. Time to get out of this. It's to take action. Get out of your way. Get out of your comfort zone. Make the choice. Do what it is your heart is compelling you to do. And don't worry about anybody else. They may not be ready, but you are. Been in this thing too long. Okay? Sometimes you got to be hard on yourself too. So there you go. That's your divination message for tonight. Something to think about through the holiday. Sit down, write a list, begin an outline, a manifesto. Okay? At least start an outline. Later down the road, when the new year begins, that's how I'm going to start our group. It's our new moon and full moon phases. You're going to sign the contract, and then you're going to start building a mission statement, a manifesto of some kind about what your message is, what your goal is, what it is that you're developing, and then you start to develop it. Right now, write a list or an outline. And at the new moon, we can even go as far as doing a ritual of it. Okay? Write down the things you're going to let go of, what you promise yourself not to do again, and burn it up. Say goodbye. Yes. Yeah. And I'm working on, it's 14 weeks of homework. So right now, I already did the contract. Now I'm working on the homework assignments for each stage, where you decide on your life purpose and what it is you want to do, how you want to, and you can even turn it into something later if you want to do a business, become sovereign in yourself, strong, independent, not ever having to rely on anybody else, going out there and making an impact on the world in a healthy way, on yourself. It's going to be a beautiful year. I promise you. All right, who's next? Yes, and burn it. Things is when I burnt up. This is about 12 years ago when my brother-in-law was alive. He loved me a lot. We were good friends. And we were up late. And I went through an old box of court papers, old child support things, and the stuff I'd went through with my son's bio dad. I burnt all that shit. I put it all in the fireplace, burned it up. And I felt so light. He helped me do it. He helped me burn up all of it. And once all of it was gone, I felt so light, so rid of the old heavy past. And that might be something you need to do now. Cheryl Richardson, she's a coach and teacher. She talks a lot about this, because it physically, to know that that stuff is there and that it exists, is a part of your dark history and a past that your mind gets heavy. So what you want to do is burn it, toss it, give it away, rummage through everything, and thin it all out, and leave room for the new to come in. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Hello, Brianna. Welcome. This is Sacred Ravens Tarot Vision. I'm a certified spiritual mentor, life purpose, career coach. Burn it, toss it, shred it, and give it away. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so I'm a soul work intuitive, certified life purpose and career coach, and a spiritual mentor. And I do counseling, consulting, coaching. So tonight what we're doing is free oracle reads for everyone. And we're also doing the tarot. If you have a personal question, the personal questions are 3 cards. You get 2 cards plus a free tarot or a free oracle. That's $5 donation. And Christmas donations are accepted as well. If you just are happy about what's going on here, you like what I'm doing. Yeah. So who is next? I think it's Beautiful You. What should I do? I posted. What do you mean you posted? Your question? The new moon's on the 26th. 26th. I just wrote for somebody. It's in Capricorn on the 26th. There's going to be an eclipse. It's a big time. A lot of planets, like Capricorn's going into a lot of planets right now. So it's a time to get disciplined. Start setting goals for your year. Yes. Okay. Brianna. Brianna will be after Cutie. So Beautiful You wants a tarot question, right? Oh, yeah. And I have heavy Capricorn energy in my chart as well. So I'm feeling it. Let's see. What was your question, Beautiful You? I didn't know you posted. So Beautiful You posted what this reading looks like. Personal question reading. I didn't know. Yep, the 26. Beautiful you. Oh, just a free oracle. The oracle is a general. Personal question, yeah. Personal questions is 3 cards and $4 donation. Our oracles is a general. Very specific questions take time, and that's why I chose like a cheap $5 donation. And it's like generally the 1 cards are 11.11 for 1 card read, 1 card tarot reading. Excuse me. But the oracle is just a general free. This is my so which one did you want? The mermaid, or I have the mermaids, the sacred wealth, and the amenti. We're going 2 hours and 45 minutes in. Mermaids. All right. Yeah, with the other readings, it puts out a lot more energy. Every time before I do readings, I have to really make sure that my energy is up good. Once you start to lose your energy, everything gets mixed up. It takes a lot of energy from you to do the psychic readings like this. It can take a lot out of you. Especially if you're channeling so many people. Okay. I wanted to almost throw the same one out, but I'm not going to do that. This is for beautiful you. Beautiful you. Beautiful you. Spirit, this is for beautiful you. Reaching for sunset. Number 12. She has lots of color with her. Very psychic. Because she's gaining energy from the sun well below the water through her emotion. She's got lots of emotion, lots of passion, and spirit. It's where she gets her energy too. Look, the illumination is on her head. She's illuminated. Now let's see what it says. By all means, if this is your first time here, subscribe if you like what you've seen so far. If you would like your own card, hit the like for sure, share, uh, engage with us. Let us know who you are. I want to get to know you and get a sense, get a feel, get to know you. Okay. All right. All right. So let's see. She is number 12. 12 is the 3. That's celebration, communication, which makes sense right now. We're seeing a lot of that because of the gatherings, Christmas, family. Dusky amber, eventide. Nightfall creeping ever near. Through my lake, crepuscular light. Oh, how I embrace the gloaming, knowing that the end is nigh. May there come a brighter morning. I shall greet it by and by. A mermaid surrounded by tropical fish reaches bright rays from the evening sunset. While the sunset takes place in all of its glory, well above the mermaid's undersea realm, she's determined to pull it all the nearer. Here's the divination message. The journey's end. You are approaching the last legs of a long and tiring journey. One that cannot end soon enough to suit you. Like this year, you are definitely ready for some closure. Fear not. Although this difficult situation has drawn on for so long, there really is an end in sight. Once the dust is cleared, take some time to reflect. Reflect on what you have been through and make peace with your struggles. Okay? When one door closes, another one opens, and you're definitely poised for a promising new beginning. Reach for that sunset and embrace the forthcoming dawn of a new day. Now, the antithesis is to let it go. You've been clinging too hard to someone or something. But once you had is gone. All that is left is a shadow that cannot and should not last. Let it go gracefully. This loss is inevitable. And until you accept it, you cannot move on to life's next great adventure. I know, aren't they cute? This card definitely talks about the end of the year, having gone through a long and difficult and turbulent time. The end is in sight. But you also got to consider, what things are you terribly scared to let go of? Because once you let go of it, it's going to open the doorway for your new adventure, for a fresh new start, fresh new life. Who is next? Beautiful you. Karma. Karma Flores. What are we doing? The first. Okay. All right, coming up. Blow that out. I don't want it to spill. All right. You're welcome. Beautiful you. So cute. Okay. For karma. Let's light some sage. Okay. And myself with this. Let's light some sage and clear the energy. Clean out the deck. We don't mix up people's energies. What was that from? Okay. People, messaging. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. You see how much this smokes? A lot. It's a dragon's blood white sage mix. All right. Yeah, me too. The store. First of all, I'll tell you how many I work my butt off. I work at Earthbound. I work part-time doing helping elders. I write, freelance write. I do readings and I do coaching. I'm like super busy lady, but where I work, we sell crystals, we sell books, we sell sage, we sell fragrances and oil diffusers, beautiful jewelry like this here. All right. This is for ooh, check you out. This is a lot like the Leo card. Okay. The king. It's ruled by the sun. You see the sun back here. See in their kingly outfit and sitting so comfortably, feeling so good about himself. A natural, beautiful state of confidence. A healthy sense of self-worth and on a mission. I powerfully lead my mission. Regal, powerful, passionate, courageous. There's that word sovereign. Responsible, benevolent, creative, innovative, decisive, directive, inspiring, visionary, and respected. Now you're really displaying, or you need to bring out this character like quality out. You're ready. Look at all the beautiful flowers, all the abundance. Look at the feeling of content. When we get the sun, it's like the sun card in the tarot deck. It's all about a big yes, right? With a yes or no question, it's a big, big yes. It's about good things coming. Seeing life with a brighter perspective, with childlike eyes. Not childish, but childlike. Knowing your direction in life. Not afraid to take that direction. Not afraid to leave the comfort zone. Okay, let's read it. Okay. The sun. Leo energy. The sacral chakra. Okay. The celebrity card in here is very much that Leo sun as well. When we see the king, we see a leader, right? All right. Where are you? King. The king. Right off the bat. Okay, we've got the leader, the king, and the celebrity. You are the king. And the mantra is I powerfully lead my mission. Soul desire. desperately use power for higher order, growth, and security. The purpose is to excel at creating a resilient and wealthy business or community or an organization. Might you have a mission that you should be on? The shadow is the dictator, over controlling, greedy, entitled, and isolated. Ooh. It says, the king is a luminous, regal, empowered, and soulful leader who is in pursuit of excellence in all things. As a king, you're sovereign, creative, and autonomous in the way that you lead your life and mission. You're on a quest with a big vision, and you nobly take full responsibility for the success of those endeavors. You're rich in worldly knowledge, but receive your ultimate direction from the divine. Your superpower is leadership, and you take a stand for a higher order to create positive change, growth, and security for your kingdom. Okay? You're potentially tapped into the currency of universal power, and you use it to manifest and receive spiritual and material wealth. You're inherently generous and love to share. Security for the future is important for you and your people. So protection of people and resources is built into your overall plans. Kings magnify their brilliance and their power by being well connected. You excel at developing strategic relationships that help carry you out on your mission. Now, there is a shadow. Could be you're committed to excellence, but sometimes you can slip into entitlement and greed. When this happens, you become self-serving dictator. Don't let that happen. Fearing you will lose power, money, or control, you can become self-centered. You get too attached to money and personal gain, misuse your power or your people, and eventually fall from grace. It can be lonely at the top, but you are so content to be present and enjoy what you have now. Enjoy the now. All work and no play will leave you feeling isolated and alone. So don't be afraid to get out there and party with the commoners every once in a while. Your high value gifts: strong leadership, courageous, powerful, long range vision, dependable, create positive change and growth, shines in the eye of the public, okay, solves complex problems, gets desired results, provides security, knows how to create and implement a successful plan. Here's your inspired action plan. I tap into my higher power of spirit to guide me in the pursuit of excellence. I use my high value gifts to benevolently lead my mission for the greater good of my people. For the greater good of my people. I use my high value gifts to benevolently lead my mission for the greater good of my people. That is your inspired action plan. This is what Spirit wants you to do. That's your purpose. You being you, you being able to be strong, to shine and network and lead with a visionary plan. committed to excellence in yourself, and committed to excellence in others, and help them shine. Okay. Sumbo. I'm glad. It feels good when you can get even a little bit of guidance like that. Inspire. I know, isn't it great? I love it. There's a book that comes along with this. On Amazon, you can buy the book. It's called the Soul Blueprint. Right? It's a sacred wealth code. She helps you create your life purpose blueprint. All right, Miss Entity of Light. For those of you that are just coming in, welcome. This is Sacred Raven's Tarot Vision, television for transformation and truth with inspiration, intuition, and insight. My name is Jamie. I am a certified life purpose career coach, spiritual mentor, and soul work intuitive. I'm also a freelance writer. Okay. Get this here. Tonight, we are doing oracle reads. So you get one free general oracle card. If you have a personal question, you can get that as well. There are 2 cards and your free oracle. It's $5, 2 card read. The 2. So that is available to you. We only do those because they go on too long in group. So otherwise, we do it offline as a personal reading, face-to-face, by audio, or pre-recorded video. It all depends on your preference. They don't always require coaching. As a coach, those are very different kinds of sessions. I do them in packages by 4 and 8 weeks, and clarity breakthrough sessions. Okay. And I use the cards to assist us in it as well. Pretty soon, look out for it. I'm going to have a tarot class coming up and the life purpose course. Okay. And in that course, you're going to choose a niche and you're going to build an inspirational business around your healing. As you heal others. That is my purpose and my plan. But as for tonight, as we approach the new moon in Capricorn, it really is all about letting things go. We're at the end of the year. It's time to think about the things that didn't work and where you're taking your life. I think it's time to start thinking about the things that mean the most to you. Start being more in the world, but not of it. Not getting caught up in the messiness of the hate that we see everywhere, but practicing more love, more vision, more creativity, being more of your childlike essence, emotional healing, working on your emotional and spiritual intelligence. And I mean really going deep in your spiritual life, not doing what I see a lot of people doing these days is they're treating the spirituality like a trendy thing, like it's something that you wear today and change and take off tomorrow. And that's not what it is at all. This is it's a lifelong journey. It's serious. It's about making fundamental changes to you, to your heart, to your mind, about manifesting something beautiful in your life, leaving a legacy, something you can be proud of. It's about your self-worth, your self-respect, what you stand for in this life, what you believe in, what you're willing to die for, what you're willing to live for. What it is that you want to put out in the world. What is your message? What is your manifesto? What is your mission, your vision? And that is what's important to me to help you develop. That comes along with a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing, a lot of understanding and realizing where we've been wrong, where we're seeing things through rose-colored glasses, where we allowed injustices to take place in our lives, where we were complacent. It's about being as honest, brutally honest with ourselves so that we become strong, sovereign, powerful people, empowered people, real, authentic, real heart, with real heart, real passion, being real with ourselves and with others, for better or worse, and coming together with those of like mind, finding your boundaries and where they belong, where they are. Stop becoming, ending the people pleasing syndrome. Okay. Getting strong, tough minded, using your intuition, knowing how to use it, when to use it, using your critical thinking mind, knowing how to discern, increasing your emotional intelligence. Okay. It's about leveling your up life. It really is becoming a leader in others' lives, helping provide a vision for them as well as you. Okay. That's what this is about. It's what I'm about. So if you're hanging with me, then you know what you're in for. Okay. You know what you're in for. All right. Chartrellis, hi, sweetheart. It is lagging. It's really driving me crazy. Did I get the book? On Amazon. I got that one on Amazon. I ordered it along with the Moonology deck at the time it came out. And there's a solar eclipse. Yeah. All right. So I'm reading for Entity, but she didn't let me know which deck she wanted, whether it was the Soul Blueprint, the Sacred Wealth, Mermaids, or the Amenti. Personal questions, remember, I'll put it down here. Same thing, 3 cards. One of them is free, $5 donation. Of course, you can, of course, you're not stuck to that. You can send Christmas donations to me as well if you, for a thank you. That's warmly accepted. Let's see. Did she tell me which deck you wanted? Mermaid. Okay. Here we go. And Chartrellis is on the list. Okay. This is for Entity of Light. Entity of Light. Right. Entity of Light. Entity of Light Spirit. Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Metatron. Ooh. Mermaid with a black sea serpent. Uh-oh. What is she carrying with her? The black sea serpent. She's holding that. She's holding on to that tight. She really is. This might be a detriment to her, so let's find out. She looks sad and angry at the same time. He said, uh-oh, as well. Yeah. We've got an anchor. Okay. Something is weighing you down. What could that be? Aw. Okay, Chartrellis. Put in your question. If what your question is, so I know. Okay. Here we go. 42. Oh my. Here she is. Mermaid with the black sea serpent. Good Lord. It says, cling to me with desperation of a motherless child. I will give you all you need. Tell me your fears and I will swallow them whole. Drink their essence. Consume them with greed. Rely on me and I will stay by your side. Forever your pet. The only one. Oh boy. It's like obsession. Control. Like inability to let go. Something that won't leave. Something heavy that anchors. It says, lean on me. I will be your support. Forever your crutch. Your autonomy. undone. A desperate young mermaid clings to her dark pet, uncertain of herself. She's afraid to let it go, afraid to stand on her own 2 feet. Her reliance is unhealthy and draining, but it's addictive. The divination message: cultivate your self-love. You have spent too much time seeking out the approval and love from others. You cling to your relationships long after they've lost their vitality and their value to you. Start to cultivate your self-love and rebuild your self-worth before you proceed any further in your relationships, your profession, and your real life. Your inability to let go and stand on your own is detrimental to your personal growth. Take inventory of your strengths and weaknesses. Learn to love and make use of your competencies and your shortcomings. Speak to yourself as you would speak to a beloved child, not with deriding or a hypercritical voice as we reserve for only ourselves. Embrace yourself and let go of anyone and anything that prevents you from standing on your own 2 feet. And the antithesis to this message, the protection message, is share the love. Your self-love is preventing you from truly loving others. How often do you put yourself first and foremost in an arena? This tendency is keeping you from truly getting to know the significant people in your life and from developing deeper relationships with them. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, to be fallible, and you will gain much more than you ever had when you were solely focused inwards. So if you have something that you got to let go of that's anchoring you down, preventing you from doing what you need to do, it's aloha, baby, sayonara. Yeah. So this thing is like a whoopee that you're holding on to. What is it? It's something you've got to let go of. It could be your detriment. Embrace yourself. Let go of anyone or anything standing in your way from walking on. Self-love, self-worth, self-respect. When you love yourself, then all your relationships are going to be so much more healthy. You're going to expect a whole hell of a lot more out of them. And they're going to respect you. They won't step on your boundaries. They won't disrespect you, walk all over you, or push when they shouldn't push. Yeah. This is about codependency. Codependency. Big time. Big time. See how she's holding on to that? It's a codependent relationship right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is powerful. And Chartrellis wants to know why her mom is so negative about Jay. All right, we'll find out. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. subscribe, and then, I do these regular. So at least, a couple, some free guidance. Right? And get a sense of what's coming. Yeah, mine too. It's showing your stables connections unstable. Yeah. What I can do is close the session, and I can restart it. But we'll have to close it and come back. I can switch. You guys there? Good night. Oh, shoot. Did it go through? Oh, it's trying to connect back. Well, let me restart it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. I'm going to restart the room. I'm going to close it and then restart it so that we don't have any problems. And I'm going to switch to the other line. Okay. I'm going to type that in here. Oops. It won't even let me type. All right. Okay, I'm going to close it and restart the session. Ooh, look, it's at 3 hours and 33 minutes. All right. Okay, so I'm going to close the session and restart. So follow me in. Okay, follow me in. Crazy. Even the sound, doing the sound right. Yeah. Darn this thing. Okay, follow me in the next room.